Congratulations. Boss move. What you refuse to do? Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Congratulations. Boss move. What you refuse to do? Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Congratulations.
Playoff basketball here on 2K Sports. Game 2, we're bringing it to you live. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. And the continued absence of Jalen Green, one of the stories for this team.
Yeah, this injury will cost him a few games. And as you guys know, that can be a lifetime in the playoffs. There's no wiggle room in a win-or-go-home scenario.
Here's Williams. Oh, and Towns with the block.
Well, it's always great to see Towns locked in and making an impact defensively.
Hartenstein a screen. Inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Jalen Williams.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
You take a look at the Cavaliers. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute, and I wanted to know, how do you slow a guy down like Jarrett Allen? Coach said we have to hassle him as much as possible on both ends of the floor. We really want to limit him, not just his points, but more importantly, his rebounds. So keeping Allen off the glass is a primary focus.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. The baseline J is on the way.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Some room here for Williams. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Pass to Hartenstein. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
This is something Mitchell is only getting better at, finding ways to get his guys good shots.
This will be his 3rd free throw of the game. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And here's Melton. Back to Doncic. Beyond the arc. Towns with a rebound.
Yeah, they might want to think about a high percentage look the next time they play.
Takes the 3. Gets his 2nd attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, with his mechanics and size, when Towns spots up, it's tough to disrupt his shot.
Now here's Doncic. The kick out to Williams. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
And finally, a made shot. They look a little relieved after that one.
Outside Reeves. Up top, Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight.
Now here's Melton. Doncic with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Melton. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Back to Mitchell. 4-3. 6 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. With 1 on the clock. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
Oh, my. Tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Outside Mitchell. Towns, left side. Back to Mitchell. Stolen by Melton. Doncic on the wing. Takes a 3. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Oh, the length of Allen is exceptional, helping him reach past the defense and jamming it home.
From deep, Mitchell gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Now Doncic. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Just such a terrific dunker.
And born to fly, that's for sure. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
Cleveland leading by 5. Here's Benton. They set the pick. To the middle. George with a steal. Here's Anunoby. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And I'll tell you, Matherin's passing game has a solid foundation. Now, hopefully, it continues to grow here.
Pass to Benton. Back to Mitchell. 3-pointer. Chicago with a rebound. Now here's Doncic. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
On your way to the floor.
teams making some changes here. Outside Mitchell. Screen by Claxton. 6 to shoot. And Claxton throws it down.
And the defense, they have to honor Mitchell as a scorer. And when they do, it just opens up the passing lanes.
Now here's Doncic. Outside Matherin. Back to Doncic. Williams from long range. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Screen by Claxton. Here's Mitchell. The rebound by Edey.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Doncic with it. And there's the drive. And Doncic with the jam.
How about the dunk off the drive? Doncic, terrific at navigating his way inside.
And here's Claxton. Mitchell up top. Back to Claxton. Right side Mitchell. Over Edey. Second shot opportunity. Claxton. And they get it back. Outside Herter. Pass to Mitchell. Screen by Claxton. Goes up again. And he sinks the layup.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the free ball.
Now Doncic. Williams on the wing. This one for three. Gets the three to fall.
3 points.
Williams has got 7 points.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Screen by Claxton. Here's Mitchell. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
You know, I've got 2 words to describe Donovan Mitchell. Dynamic scorer. You put this man in just about any situation, and he'll find a shot no matter what.
Now here's Mitchell. Goes back up. He got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Edey.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. .136 left to play in the first quarter. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Bulls trail by 3. Here's Matherin. No made baskets yet. Pass to Doncic. Here's Doncic. A minute 20 left in the first quarter. And he banks in the layup. Doncic has got 6. Here's Benton. Pass to Mitchell. Sinks it. Now 2 of 7 on the night.
They're such a strong guy. Donovan Mitchell plays bigger than his listed 6'1" height.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. making a switch here. The Bulls trail by 3. Now here's Simmons. Pass to Matherin. The kick out to Simmons. And there's a 3-second violation. Cleveland leading by 3. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Outside Reeves. From the wing. The rebound by Edey. Matherin with the ball. He's scoreless. He takes it in. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Chicago shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And he makes the first. Second free throw, no good. It's Herter on the wing. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by a bucket. And we'll get the second. And let's get you back to the action as game 2 is getting underway. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard and they are physical.
Up top, Allen. Back to Melton. Doncic outside. Down low. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Oh, tough 2 from Allen, showing his grit.
Hartenstein a screen. Here's Benton. They get it back. And it's powered home by Towns.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that gonna get them going.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Pass to Matherin. And he misses the go-ahead basket. The Cavaliers leading. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. To the wing, right side. Back to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Well, you can count on Towns to finish with strength anytime he has the chance.
And here's Doncic. 6 points for him. And it's Allen who slams it home.
No stopping Allen there. His length makes the play almost too easy.
Here's Benton. Towns for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Towns has got 7 points here in the quarter.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Cleveland leading by 5. Here's Benton. No points yet. Hartenstein. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And here's Doncic outside. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Hartenstein. Back to Benton. Now Towns. 10 points for him. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. Shot clock at 5. There's a screen. Towns for 3. Mathurin with a rebound.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Now here's Doncic. He has 6. Here comes Luka. And Doncic with the jam.
What energy on the drive from Doncic. Charging in before the defense can seal up the gaps.
Pass to Towns. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries. Outside, Williams. Three-pointer off the mark. The Cavaliers lead by 7. Here's Benton. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Reeves. Back to Benton. And the call will be against Benedict Mathurin. That's his first foul of the game.
For substitution, number 25, Ben Simmons.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Nifty move. And Hartenstein with the lay-in. And now it's a 9-point Cleveland lead.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Outside, Williams. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Here's Benton. And there are the Cavaliers with another bucket.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Simmons looking around. Left side, Williams. Here's the 3. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
And now, please welcome to the court, the powerhouse.
Teams deciding to change it up. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They've led by as many as 11. Outside Reeves. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Black, no good.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. The Bulls trail by 8. Outside Anunoby. 3-pointer. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2.
They are just owning the boards right now.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And Cleveland has possession. Pass to Claxton. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Claxton's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night. And it's the Bulls' ball. Trailing by 10. Here's Black. Outside Anunoby. Fires for 3. He buries it from 3. Anunoby's got 5 points.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the free ball.
Pass to Okoro. Back to Mitchell. Turn around Jay. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Give him 8 points now.
We've become accustomed to these kind of moves from Mitchell. He's got that ball on a string.
Here's Black. Pass to Anunoby. And he dunks it down.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. Pass to Okoro. Mitchell with the ball. Give him 8 points now.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Cleveland.
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
And the call is going to be, yes, on an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Pass to Reeves. Stripped away. Outside Anunoby. Here's Edey. Back to Anunoby. And Claxton comes to help. Here's Edey. And Reeves pulls it down. The Cavaliers lead by 8. Outside for Mitchell. 1:52 left in the first half. Driving to the basket. Black. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And you have to love the focus. He gets hit, but converts it anyway.
Chicago shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And there's 1:38 left to the second quarter. Towns outside. Five to shoot. And it's powered home by Towns.
Well, Towns is sort of a rhythm scorer. He's been in a groove tonight, and his team recognizes that. They keep calling his number.
Outside Matherin. Over Reeves. And he jams it home with authority.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give him a spark. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And he's not shying away from the drive at all. Mitchell isn't afraid of the tough defense, and that tenacity gets him to the line.
Both free throws good from Mitchell. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Chicago. 8-point game. Melton outside. Outside, Williams. Lets it go from deep. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
.29 seconds left to play in the half. Outside Reeves. Towns. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Doncic outside. Williams with the screen. From deep. Oh, and Towns with the block. From deep, Mitchell. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And we're back with more action from the Eastern Conference Finals on 2K Sports. Here's Doncic. Outside Mathurin. Back to Doncic. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul of the game. Doncic outside. Outside Mathurin. Just 4 to shoot. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Here's Williams. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Williams has got 15 points.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Pass to Hartenstein. Knocked away. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball. The Bulls trail by 5. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Shot's good by Mathurin.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
Mitchell on the run. Chicago with a rebound. Here's Doncic. Give him 8. Outside, Williams. Allen, right side. Outside, Williams. Allen a screen. To the paint. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Yeah, I love how Allen controls his body, setting a solid screen and then just gliding into shooting position.
To the inside. Towns down low. Yes, it's good. 18 points for him.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Now Doncic. Outside, Williams. Pass to Allen. Doncic outside. For the tie. It's hauled in by Herter.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this out.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. You have to like what we're seeing from Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, look, he's picking apart their defense. They need this timeout to figure out how to slow him down.
Everybody get down.
quarter.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Outside Herder. Shot clock at 6. Banked it in off the glass. Herder's got his first points of the night.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Now here's Doncic. Give him 8. Pass to Mathurin. The 3-ball. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Mathurin's got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, they've hit the ground running to begin this second half. 4 for 5 so far.
Here's Vincent. Doncic with a block.
Defense at its best from Doncic. Like to see him putting that much effort into his D.
Here's Edey for the lead. Can't get it to drop.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Vincent outside. The 3. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Pass to George. Here's Edey. For the tie. And it's good on the layup. And it's a tie ball game.
Relentless effort creates the second chance opportunity.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Making a switch here. And here comes Cleveland. Outside Mitchell. Oh, Simmons with the block.
An all-defensive selection in this league. Ben Simmons has all the tools to be elite on this end.
Outside Mitchell. Screen by Claxton. Clock at 6. And Claxton throws it down.
Oh, my! That's why we have no breakaway rim.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. On the wing, Mathurin for the lead. Here's Edey. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. Austin Reeves picks one up. Chicago shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. The Cavs trailing. Mitchell with the ball. 11 points in the game. Towns with room to shoot. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Towns has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
George outside. Edey for 3. Knocks down the triple. Edey's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
And he commits the intentional foul. McCorrell outside. Towns, right side. And Towns slams it home.
What a powerful dunk by Towns. Showing the rim, no mercy.
Outside Simmons. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Bulls lead by 2.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
And there's the screen. The 3 from Mitchell. Chicago with a rebound.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Outside Simmons. Outside Matherin. 4 on the clock. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist. Matherin's got 8 here in this quarter.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
The 3 from Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell with a triple.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
And here's Simmons. The 3, Matherin. The shot no good.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Outside Mitchell. Inside. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
And it's always great to see Towns in the zone, bringing a ton of energy to his offensive game.
Pass to Edie. Outside Simmons. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Now Okoro. 1:44 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Outside Mitchell. Into the lane. That shot missing. And George with some nice D.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And it's a 4-point Bulls lead.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
The 3 from Mitchell. Counted from distance. Mitchell's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
Here's Black. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Towns on a screen. To the left wing. For the lead. Chicago with a rebound.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
Pass to Simmons. Back to Matherin. Here's Edie. The kick out to Simmons. Going inside. Can't hit it from 12 feet. We're at the end of the 3rd quarter, and we've still got a close one. Chicago ahead, leading by a point. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Here's Benton. There's a screen. to take the lead. Oh, rejected by Allen.
Yeah, terrific block by Allen, making his presence felt on the defensive end, and just wasn't able to set up in time.
Now Doncic. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Herder. Soft touch off the glass. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
Also, lots of hustle on the offensive end, following shots and creating tons of second chance opportunities.
The free throw drops for Williams. And Williams drops them both. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Benton. Pass to Herder. Back to Benton. Stolen by Anunoby. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. And Williams punches it home.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
Back to Benton. Pass to Hartenstein. 4 on the clock. That shot is off. Nice D from Allen. Bulls leading by 3. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Doncic outside. Doncic on the wing. Williams with the screen. Pulls it. It's deflected. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Here's Benton. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Outside Herder. The rebound by Allen. And Doncic has got the ball here for Chicago. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Six to shoot. Looking to get it going. Doncic throwing his weight around.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. Coach knows they're losing the 3 battle. He told the team, we need to limit their outside looks, force them to put it on the floor, and make them beat us off the dribble. Back to you, Brian.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's Mitchell. Cleveland again missing. Bulls leading by 5. Pass to Doncic. To the paint. It's stolen away. The three from Mitchell. He drops it from range. Mitchell's got 20.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Outside, Williams. That three's off the mark. With a bucket here, they can recapture the lead.
I like how they've hung in. Never let things get out of hand.
Outside Mitchell to tie it up to the middle. Outside Reeves. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. And Cleveland making a change here. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. Chicago leading. Doncic outside. Outside, Williams. And the call will be against Nicholas Claxton. That's his first foul.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Doncic outside. Puts up a three. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Left side Mitchell. Here he goes. It's tipped. Here they come with numbers in transition. Doncic outside. Pass to Mobo. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bulls?
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And also the number of points they've scored in the paint has been impressive. This coaching staff encouraging them to keep going inside.
Pass to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Reeves. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Chicago leading by 4. Now an update on Jalen Williams from Allie LaForce. What do you have, Allie?
I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for the Bulls. The initial reports are saying that this is a serious injury and that he'll likely miss significant playing time. And hopefully it's a quick return to the court. But in the meantime, they'll be down a man as they push for the NBA Finals. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thank you. Boy, this injury definitely looks like it could be serious, guys.
Here's hoping it's not, but yeah, this team may have to get used to playing without him for a bit.
Yeah, you never want to speculate on injury, but that didn't look like something you were going to bounce back from quickly.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special. If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Outside Mitchell. From outside the arc. The second effort. And he makes it.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Now here's Doncic. Pass to Mathurin. Down low. Kicks it to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. From downtown, the Luka 3. Money.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first period. He finally drains one.
To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Few guys distribute better than Doncic. He's got good instincts for when and where to send the ball.
Hartenstein a screen. On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Reeves. The 3 is up. Drills it from deep.
Over his career, Mitchell has developed his playmaking for others, a great skill to have.
And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Mathurin with a ball. 6 on the shot clock. Doncic outside. There's the 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
Here's Mitchell. And he jams it down right on top of Jared Allen.
Proving to be a true leader in these spots, Mitchell embraces the chance to sink these important baskets.
Outside Mathurin. Allen in the high post. Doncic outside. Luka on the attack.
And when he puts it all together, look at the kind of night Luka can have. Wow.
Outside Mitchell. And Cleveland another 3.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
A minute 39 left to the game. Pass to Anunoby. Launches the 3. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. And here's Mitchell. Now here's Hartenstein. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. And it's tied up with that one.
Look, every trip to the line counts, but getting all of these was extra important.
1:11 left in the fourth quarter.
This is what the team likes about Mathurin. He's calm and cool when they need him to step up.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for Cleveland. Pass to Towns. And here's Hartenstein.
absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Clutch play by Doncic. He's been doing this since he was a kid.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
And there's enough time on the clock to go for a 2-for-1.
And a new group getting ready for Chicago. "35 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Now Mitchell. Inside. The putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
24 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Doncic. For the win! Oh, it goes! He beat the buzzer!
The NBA never ceases to